Concurrent activations are served on a first-come, first-served basis. The first computers on the network to run a particular product will get the activations for that product. After all available activations are in use, activations will not be available until one of those computers releases its activation. This may lead to a user not having an activation available when it's needed. As a license administrator, you can control who is allowed to check out activations. If you have a computer that must be able to activate and run a product at all times, you can use the End User Options file to reserve one or more activations specifically for certain computers. You can also use the End User Options file to manage other aspects of activations, such as reserving or restricting activations, limiting borrowed activations, and setting maximum borrow times. To manage activations, on the computer that is hosting activations, open the FactoryTalk Activation Manager. Click the Advanced tab. Click File Access. Click the Edit Options File button. The End User Options file opens. To turn off case sensitivity for computer groups, type Group Case Insensitive On. This allows you to enter computer groups in either uppercase or lowercase. If you don't enter these commands, you will need to match upper and lowercase with all group names and computer names. To create a group of computers, type the following: host_group, the name of the group, and then the Windows-linked computer name of each individual group computer. You can create multiple groups within the End User Options file. To reserve an activation for a computer, on a new line, type the following: reserve, the number of activations you want to reserve, the name of the activation, host, and finally, the Windows-linked name of the computer you want to reserve an activation for. To prevent a group of computers from borrowing activations, type the following: exclude_borrow, the name of the application, host, and then the name of the computer you want to prevent from borrowing an activation. Important: since borrowed activations are associated with a computer, you can only restrict borrow access using the name of the computer. Save the End User Options file. In the FactoryTalk Activation Manager, refresh the server. Important: after making any changes to the End User Options file, you must refresh the server for those changes to take effect. Following this same format, you can set up many different types of permissions for your activations. For example, use the max_borrow_hours command to change the maximum time an activation can be borrowed. Or use the borrow_low-water command to limit the number of activations for a particular product that can be borrowed. For a list of additional commands that can be used in the End User Options file, see the Rockwell Automation Knowledge Base TechNote ID 35376.